Healthcare.
Spectre Studios, playing for the spirit of the game.
Malifaux is a world aside from our own. Located through the Great Breach, it uses Gothic, steampunk, and Victorian horror with a dose of the Wild West thrown in to inject fun and depth into the magical lawlessness of a world rife with monsters, necropunks, man-machine hybrids, gunslingers, and power-hungry politicos.
Here we are, Shifting Loyalties, Episode 1, Beginning Squabble.
Okay, hey, welcome to the first game of the Spectre Studios Malifaux campaign for Shifting Loyalties. I'm Carl, and I'm going to be playing the Archanist, led by Joss, and this is John.
Hello. I'm going to be running Gremlins, led by Tinkerbell.
Yeah, just saying that, I want to go take a shower.
Ah, you should. Yeah, you should like that.
Yeah. So I haven't actually played against Gremlins before, so it's going to be real interesting to see how they Trixie Belle leads them and what tricks they've got.
I haven't actually played with Trixie Belle yet, so it'll be fun.
Nice. All right. Okay, so the first game that we're playing, we're going with standard deployment, and we have squatters' rights. As the initial scenario, or is it scheme?
The overall scheme.
Okay, so the overall scheme, yes, is the squatters' rights. The event that we picked for this week is going to be Wandering Mercenary. As an Arcanist, I went ahead and picked a free core librarian.
I've got my Hog Whisperer, which will be fun since I don't actually have any hogs. But yeah, whatever. Gremlins love meat shields.
Yep.
Alright, we have turn 1 recap. The Arcanist went first. The Mechanical Rider came up and claimed Squatter's rights on that marker.
Don't get points for you.
Yep, first turn. The rest of his army just moved up to try to get closer to the middle where things are going to happen. All the Gremlins just shuffled up down that corridor mostly, and a few of them dropped ski markers, which are the little squares you're seeing. On to turn 2. Alright, turn 2 recap. We had the Mechanical Rider continuing to move up, claiming squatters' rights markers. And then we had the Gremlins taking shots at that spider and this spider that had moved up, doing a total of 3 damage to this one and 2 damage to that one. The Gremlins took some damage by dishing it out, but the old slop hauler was able to
Pork chops.
give them back their health. The Librarian, unfortunately, tried to heal the large arachnid.
Medics are not mechanics.
Yeah. The Black Joker told him she would do otherwise. Josh just moved up and hung out of line of sight. And the Gremlins are all just moving up, taking shots. On to turn 3.
Yep.
Alright, turn 3 recap. We had the Dead Rider, who took some Mechanical Rider.
Mechanical Rider took a shot at Trixie Belle that went into somebody else instead. And
She's got fans.
Then it dropped off a spider, which is scurrying off into the corner. large arachnid there is going at it with Lenny right now. Joss is coming in behind him. The librarian is kind of working on figuring out where to go.
And she did kill this gremlin that was...
She did get rid of the gremlin that was sneaking around, trying to come around the backside.
Poor lone little guy just wandering off, minding his own business.
Poor little guy shouldn't be wandering around with a boomstick in a
Have you seen these streets? They're dangerous. They've got librarians shooting everybody.
Yep.
The gremlins took on the spiders. This one is down to 2 wounds left.
Yep. That spider's in hard shape.
And that spider has 3 wounds left, so the spiders are getting worn down as the gremlins continue to swarm. But for squatters' rights, the Arcanists are holding 4 of the markers, with 1 left. Nobody wants it. Wah, wah. So on to turn 4.
Start of turn.
All right, turn 4 recap. It kind of all escalated into a giant pile in the middle. Lenny was able to slap a large arachnid with his log and kill him. And the Hog Whisperer was unfortunately shot in the back by his own partner, but he was the wandering mercenary, and that robbed Carl of getting any script for killing him. So
Had to show him love.
that was kind of a helpful accident in the larger scheme of things. And the librarian tried to heal and had to use the red joker on the cheat. So that wasted that. But the Arcanists are still holding squatters' rights going into turn 5. Let's see how things turn out. Alright, turn 5 recap. We had a spider way over here drop a marker, drop a ski marker, and then stay over there. And then we had the other spider that had been summoned by the mechanical rider come in and explode himself, taking
Very rudely.
taking out one of the gremlins on the last turn. And then we had pretty much some fisticuffs in the middle. The mechanical rider was down to a couple wounds left. The librarian healed him up. They got him back down to a couple wounds left, but they weren't able to take him out for good. We have the
Didn't even think we'd get him that far.
squatters' rights stayed the same. Nobody tried to get another one or take over one. So, and that's going to be the end of the game after turn 5. We'll recap. Stay tuned. Whenever you're ready.
Well, that was rough.
Yeah, that's
Extremely rough.
Scenario-wise, yeah.
Yeah. I guess it pays to read to the bottom of your schemes. To know what you're actually supposed to be doing. Sometimes.
Actually, looking at it, I might have looking at how Trixie Bell passes attacks off to other gremlins, would not have taken this lesson.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh well.
She's not the easiest to kill of gremlins.
No. I mean,
Especially when she's got Lenny right beside her the entire time.
yeah, Lenny, between Lenny and the slop hole, that was just a slugfest.
Yes. Yeah.
My guys were hard to wound, and you guys kept healed.
Yeah, surprised I met as many of mine survived as they did, so at least that worked out for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess scheme-wise, we had the squatters' rights, which Carl took early and took every turn. I was not able to get any of those in. For the hidden ones, I picked plant evidence, which I did not realize you have to plant evidence on their half of the table. So I didn't get anything for that. And the other one that I picked was Line in the Sand. I didn't even make it to center line. He pulled me up in the alleyway and I couldn't get past. So your hidden schemes were Assassinate
and Breakthrough.
And you managed to get Breakthrough but not Assassinate.
And I did get through the Breakthrough, but the Trixie Bell kept passing attacks off.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a pretty nice trick.
So at least that worked, but I couldn't score any points. Carl got 6.
Yeah.
This one goes to
The Mechanical Rider, actually.
Yeah, that was mean.
There's a reason it's 12 points.
Yeah.
The mobility allowed me to get get on the second turn after the 2 control points for the Squatter's Rights, and then from there I just kept getting the point for that, and then it allowed me to move around.
Yeah.
Having that 6-inch move is a huge thing.
Yeah.
And then getting a 4-inch push when it generates a spider, or because it was dropping spiders this time, when it summons a construct, that really, on top of a 6-inch move, is just huge.
Yeah, and I think the all-star jerk move of the game was on turn 5, our last turn. He decided to take one of those spiders, move it in. I figured this was happening. He would move the spider in, get an attack off on one of my guys, did that, damaged him, and then the part I didn't realize was going to happen was the spider was going to explode, and he killed the guy standing next to the guy he just attacked. Turn 5. All-star jerk move.
Get the guy that he attacked.
No, he killed the guy next to him.
I did have to draw tomes for it, though.
Yeah. Okay.
But it still happened.
Yep.
Yep.
So there we have it.
Yeah.
First game of our campaign.
Yep.
Keep watching for more.
Indeed. We'll see how things go and how the campaign progresses.
We'll be doing it here at the complex most of the time, I think.
Spectre Studios takes you into the story with Benito Sinense on YouTube, and you can take an active role as a hero in the videos by supporting the studio on our Patreon page at patreon.com/Benito Sinense. Malifaux is a tabletop skirmish game produced by Weird Miniatures LLC and can be found at weirdgames.net and at your local retail game store. Remember to stay safe out there, because bad things happen.